Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Hop on in the room. I pray that you had an amazing day yesterday. Come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hello, hello to you. Welcome to Command Your Day. Hop on in. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Welcome to my virtual space. Hi, Tamara. How are you? Hi, Dawn Fly. Welcome to the room. Come on in. This is our time where we get together and we use words to breathe life into our day. We are the commanders. We understand our authority and we command our day because there's a specific way that we want our days to flow, and we are intentional about the things that we do in the morning to ensure that flow is what we want, right? So come on in the room. Good morning. Hi, Craig. Hi, Rodriana, how are you? Hi, Claudia. Welcome to the room. Good morning, Uncle X Brand. How are you? Hey, James. Welcome, welcome. Come on in the room. Why? That's it. That's just your tag. Why? Give me a name. Good morning, Aline. How are you? Good morning, Liz. Samira, good morning to you. Welcome to the room. Come on in, everyone. Come on in. Can you believe it's Wednesday already? It's Wednesday, right? That's crazy. How is it Wednesday? How is it Wednesday? This time is going by so fast. Like, whatever you got to do, get it done, because the time is going by so fast. Like, I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. It's Wednesday already. Let Jay review that. Ooh, okay. How are you? Welcome. Ooh, let's see. VC Fowler. Let me see if I can translate this. Ooh, the comments are going so fast. Speak in... Ooh, I don't know what that means. Oh, Portuguese. No, I don't. Good morning, Steve. Good morning. I don't speak Portuguese, but now I know how to translate what you're saying in the comments. So you can type in if I get the time to do it. No, I don't speak Portuguese. I do not. I have a lot of individuals on here that does. And some of them translate for me sometimes. Great morning to you, Adam. How are you? How are you? But I do not speak Portuguese. I don't, but I know how to translate. So if you type something in the comments, I can read it. All right. But welcome, everyone. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the follow button. Hi, Tamara. How are you? Thank you. Thank you, Claude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to my virtual space. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. So come on in the room. We are the commanders. We wake up every day and we command our day. We use affirmations and declarations to set the pace of our day. I also go over a word of the day, and we've declared this year as the year of bold moves. So you can grab the Bold Moves manual. Oh, thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. You can grab the Bold Moves manual, which is what we work from here every morning. You can get the paperback on Amazon, or if you want the e-version, the link is in my bio for you to grab it. This is mindset coaching in a book. So if you know that you struggle with some limitations, you need some strategies, grab it. Mindset coaching in a book. One of the best investments you will ever make in your life, right? If you want to accomplish something big, something major, you want to make a move that probably a year ago you would not have done, grab it. The Bold Moves manual. It's available on Amazon for the paperback, or you can get the e-version on the link in my bio. Good morning, Sammy. How are you? Hey, Stephen. Good morning to you. All right. So welcome to the room. Let's get started with our gratitude check-in. We like to start there. All right, let's get our mindset in a place of abundance. And we do that through gratitude. Good morning, Teeks. How are you? How are you? You got to send me a message. Let me know if we're a go. If it's a yes, let me know. All right, I believe in you. Let me know if it's a yes. All right, so let's do our gratitude check-in. Go ahead and drop in the comments 3 things that you are grateful for. Good morning. She got that. Good morning. Let me know the 3 things that you're grateful for today. Ooh, grateful for abundance, peace, and love. Ooh, I love that. I love that, Cint. How are you? I love that. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning. Thank you, Harvey, for the daily heart me. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. So we're doing our gratitude check-in. Again, this exercise positions our mindset so that we can see things from a place of abundance and not lack. All right. So we're not worried about what's not here, what we don't have. We are being grateful for what we already have. Good morning, Ready, Set, Glow. How are you? I'm so excited to see you all on Saturday. I'm so excited. But we're being grateful for what we already have, because what I do know is that what you consider small in your life, someone else is praying for 50% of that small thing that you have. So we practice gratitude here for everything that we already have. All right. Grateful for success, goals, and love. Ooh, I love that. I'm grateful for waking up with a fresh mindset. Yes, Sammy. Love that. Hi, Drew. Grateful that I am here walking, going to work, and health. Awesome. I love it. I'm so honored that you're listening to me as you walk to work. I'm super honored that you would take the time to listen to me. Grateful for life, good health, and food on the table. Yes, indeed. Grateful for growth, health, and God. I love it. The big 3, life, health, and strength. I love it. I'm grateful for peace of mind, purpose, and God's provision. Yes, I love that. Grateful for my family, my health, and for favor, the favor of God. Yes, indeed. That is on my list every day, because I know the favor of God rests on me, and I'm grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it. I love that. All right, let's keep it moving. Grateful for peace of mind, protection, and God. I love that, Miss Rosa. How are you? Good morning to you. Hey, Lilia. All right, so let's keep it moving. We're going to move into, now we've made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year. So every morning we reiterate that promise that we've made to ourselves, because we want to keep it on the forefront of our minds. So when that idea comes, right, something big that comes up that you know you should be doing, right? Good morning, Esther. You're going to remind yourself that, hey, I told myself that I'm going to make bold moves this year, and I am making bold moves. Yes, Miss Rosa. So follow suit as she's doing in the comments. Type in the comments, I am making bold moves. I'm actively doing so. Hey, grateful for the community, faith, and strength. Thank you, Lilia. Thank you for typing that. All right. So yes, we are making bold moves. Hello. Let's see. From Ukraine. Hey, how are you? Hi, I am Mary Jane. How are you? So we are reiterating the promise that we've made to ourselves that we are making bold moves. So type in the comments, I am making bold moves, and I'm doing it this year. I'm no longer going to discount myself. I'm not going to worry about what people think about me. I'm not going to be concerned about what they will say about me. I am making bold moves. Making bold moves today is gonna be the Zoom with the author of Leading the High Energy. Ooh, awesome. Listen, we're celebrating what will be accomplished today ahead of time, Lilia. I know that something major will be accomplished today, so I am celebrating that bold move that you are going to make today. All right, I am celebrating that. Yes, we are making bold moves. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, we are. From Venezuela. The meaning of bold, to be confident. To be confident. To do something that maybe the you of 2 months ago, you probably would not have done it, right? So that move that When you think about it, it actually scares you, but you know that you have to do it to get to your next level. So being bold is being confident, right? Stepping up, yes, being courageous, doing the thing that maybe 6 months ago you thought about it, but it scared you so much that you didn't do it. But now, this is the time that you're going to do it. So you're going to write the book. You're going to start the business, right? You're going to launch the organization. Do that thing that scares you. Get it done. Yes, moving with purpose. I love that y'all are responding in the comments. And authority. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Lexi. So let me know if you understand now, if that makes sense to you. Who is that? Rosita, let me know if you understand, if you get the picture. Let me know. Or grab the Bold Moves manual. You got it? Confident. Okay, awesome. Yes. So you can grab the Bold Moves manual and this will really help you. So if you find that you're not in that space yet where you can actually do the thing that scares you, this is mindset coaching in a book. Thank you. I actually designed it myself. I designed all my book covers myself. Thank you so much. So, Rosita, you can grab the Bold Moves manual and this will help you. It's mindset coaching in a book. So it will transform your mindset so you can actually make the bold move. Okay? So it's titled the Bold Moves Manual. You can get it on Amazon or you can download the e-version on the link in my bio. All right? Awesome. Let's pray and then we will get right into the rest of the agenda. Today we are on page 62, 63, and 64. All right, for those of you who already have the manual, today we're on page 63 and 64. So you can go ahead and find that while we pray. And yeah, so page 63 and 64 will be on today. Do your work. I feel so blessed. Oh, thank you so much. And I appreciate you showing up. I truly do. All right, let me pray for all of us really quickly. So go ahead and find page 63 in the Bold Moves manual. All right, let's pray. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm. Okay, so here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Yes, Mark, Psalm 23. Yes, we pray that every day. So whether you're here or you didn't make the live stream, still pray Psalm 23 on your own time. And for those of you who have the Bold Move manual already, remember that you are praying the Bold Moves prayer. You're praying this every day to overcome fear and embrace boldness. All right. So remember that you're praying the Bold Moves prayer every day. All right. So we can overcome fear and embrace boldness. So it's in the front of the Bold Moves manual. Now let's move right into the prayer makes me calm but resilient. I love that. I love it. I love it. All right. So let's do this. Let's move right into the affirmations. Let's do that. Let's move into the affirmations. For those of you who don't have the manual yet, you can grab your paperback copy on Amazon, or you can download the e-version on the link in my bio. All right. So I'm going to read through the affirmations. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. There's power in agreement. All right. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself. And I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. So these are the affirmations that we use every morning to position our mindset so we can take the day on with a positive outlook, understanding who we are, what we bring, right? And giving ourselves permission to do the things that we desire to do. All right. Thank y'all so much for typing I agree. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So a few announcements. Remember, join my community, join my email community by using the link in my bio. Once you click that first link, the first option on that link says Commanders Community. It is free. Thank you all so much for typing I agree. It's a free community, but you get valuable information there. Thank you. They are in the Bold Moves manual. These affirmations that I just went through, they're in the Bold Moves manual, so you can grab it and use them every day. All right? It's right here in the front. All right? And the declarations that we use as well, they are in the manual. On one of these pages in the front. It's in the manual, all right? So the declarations are there. All right, so join my community. If you're not sure how to join my free community, I want you to DM me today. There's 115 of you on here. If you're new to me and you have no idea how to join my free community, the Commanders community, love that infusion with God's alignment and truth. Yes, I am a Christian-based life coach. All right, you're going to get Jesus when you come here. All right, so to join my free community, send me a DM if you don't know how to find the link in my bio to join the Commanders community. And remember to grab the Bold Moves manual. You can get the paperback on Amazon so you can follow along with us in the morning time, or you can read it on your own, do the exercise on your own. You can do that if you choose to. There's also the e-version of it. The link is in my bio for that if you want to have it on your phone so you can travel with it, right? You can get the e-version on the link that is in my bio. The cover looks just like this when you go to the link in my bio. So you just look for this picture. And you can download the e-version of this book, okay? This is great, okay? This time for real. All right, have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, now this coming Saturday will be my live mentorship session with all my mentees. I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited about the activities that we're going to be doing on this Saturday in my live mentorship session. Need the manual to suit my nomad lifestyle. Oh, okay. All right. So this coming Saturday will be our live mentorship session. I just purchased. Yay. Awesome. Thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. All right. So this coming Saturday will be our live mentorship session. If you want to be in the room, will the mentees get an email? Yes. Yes, that's coming today. So be on the lookout for it today in your email so that you can mark it, flag it, however you do it so that you will be able to find the link. All right. But I will be sending it out today. The link for the Zoom for Saturday morning for the live mentorship session. You're welcome. Good morning, Miss Latasha. How are you? Welcome to the room. So if you want to be a part of my live mentorship session this coming Saturday, send me a DM and I'll tell you how to get in the room. All right. It will not be on TikTok. It will be in a private Zoom room. All right. Now, this is a part of my mentorship program, the Action Accelerator. So when you enroll, you still get the pre-recorded lessons that's inside of the program. You still get the workbook and the bonus materials that comes with the program. All right. And you get one live session with me each month. So this coming Saturday will be our live session. So if you want to get in the room, good morning, Norlene. DM me so I can tell you how to get in. All right. I can tell you how to register or just use the link in my bio to enroll in the Action Accelerator. And welcome to all my new mentees. Please check your email. I sent you an email with additional information for those of you who enrolled yesterday in the program. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm super excited about what is going to take place in your life. So much rich food. Yes, it is good. It's good. For those of you who were hesitating, Liz is talking in the comments. She said it's so much rich food. She's talking about the mentorship program. She's a part of it. All right. So DM me if you have any questions about the mentorship program or getting in the room on Saturday. Send me a DM and I'll let you know how to enroll, how to get in the room, how to secure your spot. All right. If you're not able to make it with us live, I can send you out the recording for Saturday. All right. But you have to be a part of my mentorship program to get that. All right. Let's keep it moving. So we are on page 63 today. We're going to be talking about consistency, right? This is a game plan that we've been building out all week. So we have done the mindset work. We know the habits that we need to drop or adopt, right? Now we're going to talk about consistency. That's what we're going to talk about today. So the word of the day is consistency. Yes, the word of the day is consistency. Now, if you're new here and you did not get the mindset teaching or the one on habits yesterday, go to my YouTube channel, The Productivity Coach, and catch up. All right. But there are hundreds of videos there that you can go through. I mean, hundreds of videos over there. All right. So today we're going to be talking about consistency. So if your mindset is right, you have the right habits, and you are consistent, game changer. Nothing can stop you. You're going to make these bold moves. You're welcome. So again, it's The Productivity Coach. I think I need to write that down on something. But my YouTube link is also in my bio if you can't remember what it is after the stream, okay? Just come back to the link in my bio and the YouTube link is there for you to find the other videos, all right? All right, awesome. So the word of the day is consistency. The word of the day, please repeat your direction. Which of the directions? The Productivity Coach on YouTube. Yes. Somebody typed it in the comments. So check the comments for the person who's saying to repeat. Good morning, Miss Melissa. The Productivity Coach. That's my handle on YouTube. And there are hundreds of videos over there that you can catch up on. All right. If you can't find it, just come back to my link in bio right here on TikTok. And the second link that is in my bio goes directly to my YouTube channel. All right. So you can subscribe and you can catch up on all the videos that I have there. All right. I'm telling y'all, even if you never invest in my coaching program, just watching my free content, game changer, transformational. All right. Awesome. So today we're talking about consistency. We're talking about consistency. Thank you so much, Miss Melissa, for the gifts. Thank you. All right. So the definition is a steady or unchanging quality or pattern. A steady or unchanging quality or pattern. Now, this word, it doesn't always shout, right? It's not loud, but it absolutely shifts. It shifts everything about how you come out on the other side of what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're building, right? It shifts the results that you get when you're consistent. When you're consistent. All right. Yes, a steady, unchanging quality or pattern. Yes, that's a definition. So you should know that your gifts can open doors for you. No doubt about that. But consistency keeps them open. People are always going to call on you. They're going to rely on you when they know that they can find you where you say you're going to be at, right? You're going to do what you say you're going to do, right? Because there are a lot of individuals that they say they're going to do something, but they don't stick to the plan, work the plan all the way through. They say they're going to be somewhere, but you show up and they're not there because they lack consistency. All right. If people know that you always show up when you say you're going to show up, that changes the game. They know they can depend on you, and that will always keep you on their mind, right? Especially if you're running a business, you offer some type of service, and they know they can rely on you because you're consistent, right? And you produce excellence consistently, they're going to call you, right? It's going to keep you in the room. Consistency is my big struggle. Not when helping others, but with myself. All right, so let me go through the content, and this should help you, all right? So hold on, let's get through it. All right, Tabitha, you're going to overcome that. I'm telling you, you're going to overcome it, all right? You're going to overcome that. You're going to get better. I promise you, you will. All right, so there's this popular prophetic word that I see on social media a lot. It's a prophetic word in Christendom. A very popular prophetic word that circulates all over social media. And I think it can be misleading and a setup for disappointment for some, right? It can be. And here's the prophetic word that I see a lot. Your name is being mentioned in rooms that you have not stepped in yet. That's the word. It's everywhere, right? Your name is being mentioned in rooms that you have not stepped in yet. And there will be a lot of people in the comments saying, amen to that, amen to that. I receive that. I receive that. A lot of people, like, that prophetic word always gets major response. And though that may be true for some, for certain individual, it's not true for everybody, right? It may be true for certain individuals. Here's what I want you to know. And I want to be very clear on this. Yes, your name may be mentioned in major rooms, right? May be mentioned, but when they come looking for social proof, all right, see, somebody's receiving it in the comments. When they come looking for social proof, when they come to do their follow-up because your name was mentioned, right? When they come to look into your digital resume, i.e. social media, or whatever platform they use to check into people before they present them with an opportunity, when they come looking, because they're going to come looking. If your name was mentioned and somebody said that you can provide a certain thing, and they come looking to see who you are and see what you're about, will they find that you are consistent? Will they find that? Will they find that you're consistent? Will they find that you're consistent with positivity? Yes, you got to be ready. If you're going to receive such a prophetic word like that, you have to be ready. So will they find that you're consistent with positivity? You're looking for an investor. You're looking for a partner. Somebody mentioned your name and they come looking to see, do you provide value? What type of value do you provide? Are you up one day and then for 30 days nobody sees you, nobody hears about you, right? Will they find that you provide consistent positivity? Will they find that you deliver consistently and deliver value? Will they find that you're consistent in your appearance? Will they find that you're consistent with being authentic? These are things that you have to consider. All right? You have to consider. Yes, they may mention your name. Somebody says something about you and talks about something that you offer. But when these investors, these partners that you've been praying about, right? The contract that you've been praying about, when they come looking for you, what will they find? I want you to think about that. For everyone that received that prophetic word, wherever you see it on social media, when they come looking, what will they find? So, right, you got to be ready. Yeah, ready for what you're looking for and what you're praying for. I'm going to tell the people in that room that I get so much. Thank you, Lilia. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So you got to consider, what are they going to find? Because the majority of the employers or those who are looking for partnership and those who are looking to invest in other individuals, they're coming to social media to see what you're about. There are scouts on social media looking for individuals that they want to partner with, that they want to work with. They're looking to make new investments. When they come, what will they find? Are you consistently positive, or sometimes you put a little bit of gossip on your page? Sometimes you put a little bit of negativity. Will they find consistent positivity? Will they find that you're delivering value, right? Will they find that your appearance is consistent, right? Because you got to understand, they have a reputation to protect. So they have to be mindful about who they partner with. So your name may be mentioned at these tables. And when they come looking, you have to make sure that they find something authentic, something valuable, right? Positivity. You have to make sure that's what they find. So if you're going to receive this prophetic word, you want to make sure that when they learn your name and come check out what you have to offer, make sure that it is consistent with what they have heard and what was mentioned about you. All right? What was mentioned about you. And this is why we cannot allow a once in a lifetime thing to like throw us off, and then we're all over social media just blasting everybody. No, don't do that. Don't do that, because you may mess up your chance to connect with other people. I'm telling you, there are people who have reached out to me in the DMs. They want to connect with me. They want to do work with me. But when I go to check out their social media pages, I'm like, nope, goodbye. I block them. So you have to understand that social media now is your resume, and it speaks more volume than what you put on a physical paper. Because that HR department is going to pull you up in the internet. They're going to. All right? So you have to be consistent with your positivity, with your authenticity. All right? You have to be consistent with that. So know that consistency speaks volume about who you are and is essential to your growth journey. Good morning, Katrina. How are you? Consistency is essential to your growth journey. All right? Consistency is the bridge between where you are now and what God showed you in your spirit or in your dreams or however he revealed it to you. You got to be consistent. See this thing all the way through. All the way through. And for those who are struggling with consistency, as Tabitha put in the comments that she struggles with that when it comes to herself, right? It's going to require recalibration of your mindset, your movement, and your mission. You got to recalibrate those stuff. There's something there that is keeping you at a specific level when it comes to consistency, and you got to recalibrate that. Recalibrate your mindset. What are you thinking about yourself that is keeping you at this level where you show up for yourself one day and then it takes another 60 days before you show up for you? What is going on in your mindset, right? What are the movements that you're making that does not allow time for you to show up for you? What are you doing? What are you doing? One of my clients, she was struggling to do stuff for herself. Thanks, Miss Melissa. You have a great day as well. She was struggling to show up for herself because she was always doing for everybody else. So we developed a plan that, hey, you're going to schedule out your week and you're going to schedule in time for you. And that's how she overcame that issue of doing for others. Like people would call her an hour before they want to do something or 30 minutes before they want to do something. And she would just be like, okay, yes, I'm coming. No, you had plans for you. You had plans for you. So this is how you're going to be consistent for you. You're going to schedule in time for you. What do you want to do? I want to work on my dreams. Okay, every Thursday at 8 p.m., you're not taking a phone call. You're not going out. You're not going to do something for anybody else. No, every Thursday at 8 p.m., I'm working on my dreams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., I'm reading this book that I bought for myself that I know that I can grow from. Please don't call me. Don't expect me to go with you. This is how you're going to consistently show up for yourself. All right? You have to schedule it in. Good morning, white collar. How are you? All right? This is how you're going to do it. Is Tabitha still here? You are going to schedule in and you're going to do it consistently until it becomes a part of you. Every Thursday at this time, this is my time. I'm not going with you. There's no fire. Nobody's dying. So I'm not leaving. I'm sorry. No. This is my time. I'm going to show up consistently for me at this time. So you got to schedule it in. Okay? Good morning, Yanitza. Good morning. Work full time. 6:30. Okay. You can catch the replay on YouTube, my friend, if you're tired. You can catch a replay. That's so important. I'm happy to be here to hear that. Yeah, so you're going to schedule time for yourself. If you struggle with being consistent for you, you're going to have to schedule in whatever you want to do. I want to work on furthering my education. Okay, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m., this is my time. I'm going to consistently show up for me. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night at 7 p.m., this is my time. I'm going to be consistent for me. And here's the other thing that a lot of individuals struggle with. They feel like, okay, if I'm just sitting down and reading and somebody wants me to do something, well, I'm not really busy. Yes, you are. You're busy having time for yourself or taking time for yourself. You are busy. No, I can't go there. This is my time now. I'm reading. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay? You are busy. They call you on the phone and, oh, let's go to the mall. I can't. I'm busy with me time, showing up consistently for me. All right? So for those of you who are struggling with being consistent for you, you do everything for everybody else, but you're struggling to show up consistently for yourself. You got to recalibrate your mindset, right? Recalibrate your movement, recalibrate your mission. This I'm going to do for me. I'm going to show up consistently for me. So every, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m., I'm going to develop a consistent routine for me. All right? Be more intentional. Help me with that. Because being intentional made it mentally and more important. Yeah, you got to be intentional. Such a struggle in the beginning, especially when you live. Oh, okay. Your love language is acts of service. I know, but it takes practice. It takes practice. It does. It takes practice. All right. To show up consistently for you takes practice. And again, it takes recalibrating your mindset. It's okay to make time for me. It's okay to do stuff for me and do it consistently. All right? So recalibrate. Now, along with that, you must commit to a process. Consistency is a process. So it's not just focusing on the outcome. Say you're building a business, not just focusing on the outcome, but you have to commit to the process of building this business. So the process requires you to show up consistent. You know what? I'm going to produce this book. I'm going to write this book. I'm going to sell this book. So you got to commit to the process, not just the outcome. All right. But the process, I know we love the results. I know we do. But consistency isn't about chasing the results. It's about honoring the process and understanding that the process builds you. So if you're the one that says, you know what, this is the year that I'm going to launch the business, you got to commit to the process. This is the year that I'm going to write the book. You got to commit to the process. This is the year that I'm going to get my finances together. You got to commit to the process. Not just chasing the results, but commit to the process. Commit to the days when you don't feel like it, but you're going to show up anyways. Commit to the days when you really want to go shopping, but you know that you have already settled in your mind that this week I'm going to save $500 towards my financial stability so I can go shopping. Commit to the process. All right? Commit to the process. I am going through a process as well. As much as I'm encouraging you all, I'm also going through my process because I'm continuing to build, right? I don't just teach, but I am building as well. And I can truly say that I am thoroughly enjoying the journey to my next destination. All right. I still have goals that I want to accomplish. There's higher heights to get to. All right. So I'm thoroughly enjoying this journey to my next destination. And on days when it gets hard, thank you, Miss Gloria. On days when it gets hard, I remind myself that, you know what? One day I am going to look back and I'm going to say to myself, it was worth every single hard day. It was worth every hard night. It was worth every hard situation, right? I know I'm going to say that because I'm in a position in my life where I'm saying this about past experiences and past processes that I've been through. I'm in a place where I'm saying that now. Every hard thing that I've endured to get to this point, it was worth it. It was worth it. So me getting to my next destination, I know there's going to come a day when I'm going to say, you know what? Every hard day launching my business was worth it. Every hard day launching my ministry was worth it, right? Every hard day building the organization, it was worth it. And you can commit to the process, commit to being consistent, and you will get to that space where you're saying the same thing. It was worth it. It was worth it. I know I cried writing this book, but it was worth it. I know I hit some roadblocks on the way to getting this business up and running, but it was worth it. You're going to say that, but you got to be consistent. You got to commit to the process. All right. You got to commit to the process, because the thing about consistency is when you remain consistent, you're saying, God, I trust you, even when I can't trace you, because you told me to do this thing and it is so hard. I can't figure this out. I don't know where else to go and what else to do. But God, I trust you. I trust you. You give me the next step. You tell me what next to do, who to connect to. I trust you. That's what consistency says. Because if you give up, that means you don't have no faith in you. You don't have no faith in God, right? You're probably building in your own strength. But if you're building in the strength of God and you're following the direction and you're going with what he has impressed upon your heart and given you in a vision, God, I trust you. Even when I can't trace you in this, I trust you. So I'm going to get up and do, even if it's one thing that gets me closer to this goal becoming a reality. All right? And this is with anything that requires you to show up every day. Every day. All right? All right. I hope you're getting this. Man, I'm way over my time. So let me skip through some of this. So for those of you who are just hopping on, we're on page 63 in the Bold Moves manual, so you can get the full notes. All right. I'm way over my time, so I have to skip through some of this, but to get the full notes, page 63 and page 64 in the Bold Moves manual. That's what I'm going over here. So you can grab the paperback on Amazon, or the digital download. You can get that on the link in my bio. All right. Let me skip through some of this because it's so much and I'm way over my time. All right. So let me skip through some of this. Man. So here is how showing up consistently has been playing out in my life, especially where it concerns this live stream, me being on here with you all. And I know Tabitha asked me the other day, how can you do it? Here's how all of this played out. So January of last year, right? I usually do like a major retreat for myself, like the start of the year. What do I want to accomplish this year? Usually it's information from the previous year, right? But in January, like I really lock in, what do I want to accomplish this year? Where do I want to go? What are the goals that I really want to work on and focus on this year? So January of last year, I had a real serious talk with myself, and I asked myself, like, what is that thing that I love doing that I would spend the rest of my life doing, right? What is that thing? I asked this question because I really wanted to move more focused in the things that I was doing and the things that I was pursuing. So I asked myself that question. What is that one thing, if you were supposed to do this thing for the rest of your life, you would do it and love it? Hey, Hernan, how are you? And I came to the conclusion that teaching is my thing. Like, whether it's motivational stuff, whether it's biblical teaching, because I love biblical teaching as well. I love the stories of the Bible. All right. I love the deep revelation. So whether it is motivational teaching or biblical teaching, that is what I love. Doing it makes me feel fulfilled, and I will definitely be doing it the rest of my life, right? I will definitely be teaching the rest of my life. So once I had that answer, I took some time to prepare myself, which is very important for those of you who are listening. Oh, you like teaching as well? Awesome. So I took some time to prepare myself, right? To prepare the next move that I was going to make, to really solidify that this is what I love to do and this is what I want to do. So I prepared myself. Usually my preparation to do anything includes fasting and praying and really getting in the Word of God, right? That's preparation for any major move that I'm about to take. So I settled in and I set a big goal, a major goal that would stretch my level of commitment, stretch my level of consistency like never before. I set a big goal for myself, right? It was like, are you sure you want to do that? Yeah. I set a big goal, and the goal that I set for myself last year. So I decided in like the first part of the year, the first quarter of the year, then second quarter, I took that time for preparation, right? And then my summer of last year, I set a goal. I said that I was going to live stream consistently for 365 days. No breaks, no excuses, no, oh, I can't do it today. None of that, right? Consistently, 365 days. That was the goal I set before summer. So like spring into summer, I said, okay, I need to do this. Just show up and teach, because this is what I want to spend the rest of my life doing. I love doing it. All right. So I set a major goal, and you better believe that stretched my level of commitment, my level of consistency. I said, I'm going to do it. Now, as of today, we are 288 days in. 288 days in. 2 Mondays from today, we will celebrate 300 days of live streaming without taking off, right? I know it's insane, but this is what I'm telling God that I want to do. This is what I'm telling God that I want him to bless. So if I'm asking God to do something major, right? One of my prayer points recently has been, God, give me new testimonies. Like, I want new testimonies. I know that the old stuff is good and it shows resilience, but I want new testimonies. So if I'm telling God to do that, why wouldn't I show up for the things that I'm telling him to bless? I'm telling him to open doors. Like, why wouldn't I show up, right? Why wouldn't I show up? So as of today, I'm 288 days into my goal. And that is commitment to the dream. That is commitment to the vision, right? Every day I write in my book that I will have an empire that is educational, focus on education and personal development. And if I'm asking God to bless me with that thing, why shouldn't I show up, right? Why shouldn't I show up? Why not? I'm asking him, bless me, like open doors for me in this specific area because this is my field, right? This is my field. This is what I love. This is what I want to do. I want to help people to transform their mindset. I want to help them to get to their next destination. Why wouldn't I show up? And this is a personal goal for me. It's not for anybody else, right? It's a personal goal for me because I used to live stream, then I would disappear for a month, and then I would come back and I would live stream for a few weeks, and then it was just inconsistent, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then I was like, I got to stop that. If I really want to do this thing for real, if I want to have something credible, like I need to commit to this work. I need to commit to it. And here we are, 288 days later, and I've enjoyed this process. Not that I didn't have bad days. I had bad days, but I committed to the goal. I stayed committed, and the goal is to stay committed. All right? So you can commit to something in your life that you desire to get to. You can commit to it. Okay, 30 days, I want to improve my health. It's just 30 days. It's just 30 days. And that is a mindset shift that I had to get to, like, okay, it's just a year. A year goes by like that. We're at Wednesday already, right? A year goes by like that. And it's something about how you think about the thing before you approach it that really helps you. When I wrote my first book, right? Everybody says that authorship is hard. And for a very long time, I thought that, okay, writing a book was very difficult. But when I started the journey of writing this book, I shifted my mindset and I was like, this is going to be easy, real easy. I got this. I can do it. So I studied. I got my strategy down to write the book, and I wrote this book in like a month. I got it done. So if you can shift your mindset, I taught on mindset on Monday. If you missed that teaching on mindset, go to my YouTube videos and catch the one on mindset. All right. I did a teaching on mindset Monday, this past Monday. So it's about shifting your mindset. When I set the goal that I'm going to live stream for 365 days consistently, I thought to myself, okay, it's just a year. A year goes by like that, right? It's just a year. That was my mindset coming into this thing. And this is how I remain focused. It's just a year. A year goes by like this. Now, if your mindset is, oh my God, that's so long. Oh my God, what if this and what if that and what if, you're never going to do it. You have to switch your mindset and say, it's just a year. That's all. It's just a year. How many times have you said that, oh, I'm going to do something, and before you know it, the year is done, and you're like, wait, where did the time go? That's how you have to switch your mindset in a positive way. It's just a year. I'm going to go get this certification. It's a 12 months course, but it's just a year. A year goes by like that, right? A year goes by like that. This is how you have to switch your mindset. So you remain consistent and committed to the goal. It's just a year. A year goes by just like that. I remember when I was younger and people were talking about 2020, and I'm like, 2020 seems so far. Like, that is far. And it makes the journey exhausting. But if you can look at it and be like, oh, it's just a short time, it'll be here. People talk about 2030 and you're like, well, that seemed really far. No, it's not. It's not. 2030 is what, 5 years from now? 5 years goes by like that. So when you're approaching any major goal that you want to accomplish, you say that, okay, 30 days, I want to work on my health. Okay. I want to get my weight down in 30 days. Okay. It's just 30 days. I got to stick to this diet plan for 30 days. It's just 30 days. Stick to it. Remain consistent. Switch your mindset and be like, oh, that's easy. That's how you have to approach it. If you approach it with this burdensome thought process, it's going to be hard and it's going to drag out. All right. I'm way over my time. But Switch your mindset. Again, if you missed the mindset teaching on Monday, go to my YouTube channel and watch the replay. I think you should still be able to find it on Facebook as well. I know Facebook deletes your live stream after a certain number of days, but it should be on there. The one from Monday should still be there. So Facebook or YouTube, go catch the replay on mindset. Because if you can shift your mindset and say, okay, it's just a year. I want to go get the certification that will position me for more, right? Position me so that I can get the promotion, I can make more money, but the certification takes 6 months to a year. All you got to approach it is like, okay, it's just 6 months. Let me adjust my schedule for 6 months. Okay, yeah, it's on YouTube. Let me just adjust my schedule for 6 months. Let me just adjust my diet for 6 months. It's just 6 months, right? It's just 6 months. This is how you have to approach it. And it makes the journey easier. All right. Now, if you want to get the full notes, you're going to have to grab the book. I'm way over my time, but switch your mindset. There's so much more notes to go through. So grab the Bold Moves manual. And what I went through today is on page 63. Page 63 and page 64. Consistency. All right, so page 63 and page 64. All right, so grab the Bold Moves manual on Amazon so you can get the full outline. I was asked if the Bold Moves manual have part 2. Part 2 will be coming, but I want to get my ministry stuff done before I get part 2 out. Like, the information is already created for part 2. Like, I have all the words and everything ready. I just need to sit down and format it. All right. So there will be a part 2. All right. There will be a part 2 of the Bold Moves manual. So for those of you who want to catch up, grab part 1 now and follow us through before part 2 comes out. All right. So you can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon, the Bold Moves manual, or you can get the e-version on the link in my bio. But part 2 will be coming. It's already written. I just have to format it and put it in the format that will be accepted by Amazon. And y'all have been following me on the journey. You know how that is. That will be accepted by Amazon. And y'all have been following me on the journey. You know how that is. I don't know, browser too much. Adjust them. Okay, so that's my marker to get off here. I'm way over my time. But the word of the day is consistency. The word of the day is consistency. Now, let's set our intentions for today. Let's set our intentions really quickly. I want you to think about the goal that you're working on for this month and consider 3 things that you can do today to get you 3 steps closer to that goal becoming a reality. All right, get those things done. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening. Maybe one of your tasks is to enroll in the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program, and that will secure your seat in the live mentorship session that is taking place on this coming Saturday. DM me if you have any questions. If you struggle with focusing on your goal, you got to be in the room. Get in the room so I can share the strategies with you. But get those 3 things done today. All right, let's make some decrees and then I've got to go. I'm way over my time. Way over my time. All right, but remember, go to my YouTube channel so you can catch up on all these teaching and grab the Bold Moves manual so you can get the full notes. Because I had to skip through some of it because I'm way over my time. We were on page 63 and 64 today. All right, so grab the Bold Moves manual. Follow along with us before part 2 comes out. All right, awesome. Let's make some decrees right now. Then I've got to go. We know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. What you speak is what you will see. So we're very intentional about decreeing all powerful things over our lives. So here we go. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. Yes, we are. And this is how we program a productive and a successful day. So our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we know that anything is possible. All right, so get those things done. Take the day on with faith and expectancy. Thank you, Liza. Take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Expect promotion and increase, because anything is possible. All right, remember, the word of the day is consistency. Remain consistent. All right. Enjoy the process of getting to where you're trying to go. Remain consistent. May you stay consistent today. Wish the same to myself. Awesome, Lilia. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank y'all so much for your participation. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. Thank y'all for typing I agree. I'll be back tomorrow with another word of the day. All right. Thank y'all again. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.